See, when they called me to come play Detroit and come play the Fox Theater, and I ain't played the Fox Theater in over 20 motherfucking years. I was so goddamn excited. I was so motherfucking excited because I said, oh, a bitch is going back. A bitch is going back to the Fox Theater in motherfucking Detroit. When I tell you Detroit, y'all don't understand what the fuck I had to go through to stand in front of you beautiful motherfuckers tonight. Y'all don't understand the fight a bitch had to go through to stand in front of y'all tonight. Y'all don't understand I was ready to walk the fuck up out of here, but I said I can't let the people down of motherfucking Detroit because the promoters as raggedy as a motherfucker. I don't fuck with nobody. I take pride in not fucking with nobody, nigga. But if you fuck with me, we gon' dance, nigga. We gon' do the two-step, nigga. See, I take pride, baby. In my whole motherfucking career, can't nobody tell you I ever started no shit with them. That ain't what the fuck I do. My heart would hurt if I tried to bully a motherfucker or start some shit with a motherfucker. But what niggas had to understand about me, I ain't for that Hollywood bullshit. If you cross the motherfucking line, Oprah, if you cross the motherfucking line, Tyler, I'm gonna see you cool motherfuckers. Come on the cool train, nigga. Choo-choo! Them niggas told me, Monique, let go and let God.
You're so wrong. You are so dead wrong. And I think you're somewhat stuck and stupid. Your behavior on that stage last night or whenever this concert was is so trifling. It's so trifling. That behavior that you display is so trifling. I don't know if you ever hear the saying, there's a time and place for everything. And Queen, there was a time and place for that behavior that you display towards DL. I don't want to hear that the contract dealing or whatsoever. The audience came to that show to hear you spit joke so that I can have a belly full of laughter. The audience never came to that show to hear your contract dealings. You could have talked to DL backstage. You could have talked to the promoter backstage, not on stage. And it begged you to ask Monique and her team, who is managing her? Who is there to guide her to say, listen, no, we're not going to do this today. We can do this another time. You went on stage and you disrespect that man. You disrespect that man's wife. You disrespect that man's family. For over a contract. Over something that you said you are right about. And you disrespect that man all entire. That man whole entire universe. You did that. And then you wonder why people don't want to work with you. You wonder why people was blackballing you. I'm not saying that is right, but I'm just saying you wonder. A situation like this, and it begs us to wonder if what that behavior that you portray in Precious, is that the real Monique? Was that your real, true, authentic self? Queen, I just don't understand how you carry yourself and the people that you're around, and two wrong don't make a right. Sometimes you have to show people that, listen, I want to be the cream. I want to be the milk that rises to the top. Be that milk that rises to the top. Be that milk that people do you wrong, especially in your situation. You are just getting back into Hollywood where 50 Cent kind of giving you an opportunity. Well, I want you to try that with 50. Because we all know how 50 is very petty. So you must try that with 50. And I just want to touch on a few things that Monique said. And listen, this is not a bash Monique moment. I'm not doing that. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And there's no way you can watch that video to see how Monique carry herself on stage. And you're saying, yes, go Monique. Which I see it, and I'm going to touch that. All of those black females who are really pro Monique and saying, yes, you do what, you go girl, you go, you go. She talk about Queens of Comedy. And I can tell you, because I love Queens of Comedy. I love that tour. And she said they'll open and she closed in Queens of Comedy. And I can tell you, and if anyone out there think I'm wrong, I mean, you can, because it's there. And if I remember clear, Queens of Comedy, they went to like 10 or 7 states. They started in Tennessee, and they did like 10 states. And each state, I believe, one of the queen or one of the lady that was on the show, which was some more Adele Gibbons, Monique, and I forgot the other queen, the other sister name. And what they do, each of them take on a different time slot for each state that they went to. And it begged you now to wonder when she said that she don't do a DL open and she closed. DL open Kings of Comedy and she closed Queens of Comedy. And it begged you now to wonder, or she opened that door to say that, oh, so those other females that was on that show, that means you're saying that you are at a higher level than them. And you wasn't. Let's face it. When you did Queens of Comedy, all of the female that was there with you, you were all on the same level. You all came up through Def Jam. You came up through Def Jam and BET Comedy Club. I don't think I'm getting their name right, but you know who is a part of who love comedy like myself know what I'm talking about. So you all came up in that circle. So you wasn't any headliner per se. You wasn't a big superstar. And the rest of them was like beneath you. No. You all were on the same level. And funny fact is, Samar was the funniest one on that tour. But we're not going to go there. So it just begged you to, like, why you want to go on stage and disrespect this man's family over a disagreement that you have with your contract. Listen, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Yes, she is, for argument's sake, she's right. And they did her bad in her contract. Rise to the top. It's already put out there that you're hard to work with. You're difficult to work with. When you show up, you're problematic. That's the last thing you want to make a motherfucker know about you. And that's the last thing you want people to have on you, especially when you somewhat getting back into the industry. Someone open up a door for you. Now you open up a door where Oprah and Tyler and even Lee Daniels would just make up with you, sitting down somewhere in their living room and laughing and look like, yes, I tell you are. America, I tell you are. This is the person she is. And I don't want to hear you come and say, oh, my babies, my babies, my babies, and you're fighting for... No, Monique. No, that's not the way you go about it. Show some amount of grace. Show some amount of grace. You keep on saying you're in this industry for 30 years and no one, you're a legend. We all know that. We love you. But for you to carry yourself like that, and you're just always having some animosity, and you're problematic, and you're arguing. Who you think want to be around that? And everybody do you wrong. When are you going to look in the mirror and be like, no, it's me and my team? Good God, come on. When? We want to see you win. That's what we want to see. We want to see you win. And this, as I said, this is not a bash Monique moment. My main focus is how you carry your trifling, and I'm not calling you trifling, I'm calling your behavior. How you display yourself on stage that was both uncalled for and unnecessary. And if you were going to have an agreement with DL, and you were going to stick to DL, and stick to the contract, it would have been okay then. All right, we give you that. But no, you divert to that man family, you divert to that man wife, you divert to that man having a dog. Then you divert saying that he eat at your table. Really? And that is okay with you all, black woman? That is what you all cheering and saying, yes, Monique, yes, we love you, we love you. For that? If that brother, if DL went on stage and said that he didn't like the dress that Monique wear because he didn't like that color, black woman on Twitter will be at his neck. So where is the outrage for that? Two wrong doesn't make a right. It doesn't. You know, I want to say something, and it's funny that this happened. I was on Facebook and I follow Walter Latham, who was a producer for Queens of Comedy. And he put out 4 pictures of Monique, Miss Pat, Adele Gibbons, and some more. And he was teasing the idea and asking people like, what do you think about a new Queens of Comedy with these 4 ladies on it? And I love to, situation like that, I love to read the comment to see what people thinking. And I read some of the comment. And basically, it was a consensus decision that a lot of people were saying, yes, we love Monique, but we want her to come with some hardcore punchline. We want her to come spitting some jokes. We don't want her to come and discussing what happened with her with Tyler, what happened with her contract dealings. Yes, that was like 4 days ago before she did this thing. And only to wake up 2 mornings ago and see that Monique again is in the headline for something that is somewhat not good. I mean, they said all publicity is good, but let's face it, you are just coming back out. People are just, not even people, 50 cents, just giving you a break, in a sense. And some of the reason why he's giving you a break, let's face it, because, I mean, 50 is a brother, we all love him. But he's somewhat poking at Oprah, because we all know that he and Oprah have the thing. He's somewhat poking the bear at Oprah. So that's why somewhat he give you a break in a sense. But I'm telling you, Queen, it really put you in a rock and hard place. And I just wish who you have there guiding you in your team, somebody pull you aside and like, no, we're not going, no. We're going to be the milk that rises to the top. Where is your healing process? You have to let it go. With what going on in the world, with so much mass shooting, you think I want to come to a comedy club and hear you complaining when I come to hear you give joke and hearing you complaining about your contract? No. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Like and share. We can have a conversation, and if I said something that you think I'm wrong about, let's hear what you think, and let's hear how best you will move forward with this situation. Once again, this is not a bash money moment, but this is just the truth. So thank you for watching this video.